you're cooked.
Is that coming? You think that's from the engine, or you think that's...
It's leaking onto the exhaust.
It's leaking onto the exhaust?
Oh, well, guess we gotta fix that. So yeah, this thing is leaking oil. I put a piece of paper underneath the car and left it overnight, and sure enough, the next morning, there was oil all over the paper. So the next day, I recruited help from my friend Jared, and now it's time to figure out why this thing is leaking oil. Now, this car's engine is in the rear, and getting to it is super simple. You just open the trunk, and it's right there. But in order to really get into it and see where this car is leaking, we need to unbolt everything off of this car, like the soft top. So let me show you how to do that. First, we needed to unscrew this back window, which I may add was absolutely filthy. But seeing how easy it is to just take off the bolts, I think I could easily replace the whole back window using some like table protector wrap stuff. Anyways, we got the bolts off, except for one that was completely stripped, which is not optimal. We tried turning it into a flathead screw, and that did not work. So as a last ditch effort, we used pliers, which broke the cap, but in the process unscrewed the strip screw. Now we can fold this back window up, move the speakers, and take off this rear carpet, which reveals the engine cover. The factory red paint here looks so nice. Imagine how good that must have looked like 30 years back. But we took the cover off, which revealed this 3-cylinder engine, and instantly we saw oil all over it. As I inspected the engine bay, I noticed there's literally no filter on the intake. I have no idea how this even happens, because this is the one that was on it, and that is massive. So I guess we gotta buy a new one of those. We then wiped down all of the oil that was on the engine. Wipe it down. And I thought it was interesting how there was an oil fill cap directly on the engine, which I've never seen before. We then checked the coils to see if they were wet, which here they all looked pretty dry until the last one. And this makes me think this car definitely has a bad valve cover gasket. To get a better look at where this car was leaking, we jacked up the car, and underneath was just caked in oil, so we really couldn't pinpoint anything. We then pushed it outside and tried letting it run just to see if it would start dripping oil, but honestly, it was too cold to wait, and I'm pretty confident it's a valve cover gasket. So I drove home and I ordered the